Meanwhile, the governing board of the Nigerian Shippers Council has pledged its full support for the council in advancing the federal government's 7% economic growth target and Nigeria's $1 trillion economic ambition by 2030. The assurance was given at the inaugural meeting between the newly constituted governing board and the council's management team in Lagos. TVC News senior business correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
Members of the governing board arrived at the Nigerian Shippers Council headquarters in Lagos and were received by the management team ahead of their first official engagement. Addressing the board, the executive secretary of the council, Mr. Payo Sakuta, highlighted the council's mandate as Nigeria's port economic regulator, stressing his role in trade facilitation.
As management, committing ourselves to the leadership of this board in terms of the policy direction that we all follow. And the most important thing to note at all times is that the Nigerian Shippers Council, soon to become the Nigerian Port Economic Regulatory Agency, has a strategic role to play in the overall economic growth of this country.
To further brief the board, the Director of Strategic Planning and Research presented an overview of the council's operations, outlining key achievements and challenges, particularly concerns surrounding the implementation of the International Cargo Tracking Note.
We believe that there's a need to fast-track the implementation of the ICTN in accordance with the approval of the Federal Executive Council.
In his response, the chairman of the governing board commended the council's performance and assured management of the board's full support in driving economic growth through the maritime sector.
There is need to have all hands on deck if this country is to move and achieve its full potentials in the blue economy sector. Of significant importance is equally that the Nigerian Shippers Council and the Ministry of Blue Economy must, it's a matter of necessity, be determined to support the President's vision of 1 trillion naira economy and 77% growth for our dear country, Nigeria.
We as a council, having been designated as a revenue-generating agency, we need not sit and fold our arms. We have to look for means of generating revenue, because the whole idea about the national GDP is a question of how much government is making and how much government is spending.
The meeting signals a renewed partnership between the board and management, positioning the Nigerian Shippers Council as a critical driver of national economic growth. Ifunaya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.